Let's continue our discussion about program evaluation and continue to see some approaches to program evaluation. Well, once the program is in place, and once it's been, decisions are being made to evaluate it. So the important decisions to be considered is the type and focus of the evaluation. What could be the, eventually, what could be the focus of the program evaluation? So to begin with, there are different types, but I'll just go through some of these in brief here. And if you want to read, understand these types and focus in further detail, you could read Nation and McAllister book, Language Curriculum Design. The first one is the formative and the second is summative. And I guess that most of you are familiar with these two terms, formative and summative. So let's see their significance in relation to program evaluation. Formative helps gather, information to make the program more effective. To see, to see some of these strengths and weaknesses and highlights these weaknesses and where the program needs improvement. On the other hand, summative is seen as an overall judgment on the quality of a language program, and it's used to make analysis of the program and see how it's running and how it could be compared to some of the other programs running parallel to a particular language program. Well, further types are short-term and long-term. So these short-term could be a teacher-led or a management-led evaluation, but long-term could be carried out by an outsider who comes to the institute and observes teachers and gets feedback from the students about their learning experiences and the quality of the language program. So it both short-term and long-term examine the quality of language teaching and learning in a program. Further type include process, which looks at the processes of language learning and teaching in a classroom. And this type of assessment evaluation looks at how learners actually are taking benefit from a language course and how they feel engaged or disengaged, and how the quality of the language is being used. The quality of language used by the teacher. And this helps look at whether the language classrooms are are generally teacher-led or they are, student-oriented, where mutual participation is encouraged, and to what extent teacher gives time to the teacher talk and lets the students participate in the ongoing discussion about the activities or tasks of language learning. The product as compared to the process, this looks at the outcomes of learning, what the students have learned from a language program, and what and how much they have learned, and what they have failed to learn. So this one, there are cognitive, affective, and resource factors too. Cognitive means looking at some, the individual motivation level of the students, their aptitude towards learning, affective, their, anxiety level, their aptitude, their skills, and resource factors. What resources are there just to help teachers make the best use of a language framework. So there are various types of evaluation, but their focus is generally on analyzing the effectiveness of a language program.